Hello everyone, here we go. This is the third and final guitar video anyway. We're going to do one amp video after this, just to show you from starter to very high from an amp point of view in the next video, in the final video. But this is the last one from the guitar's point of view. So now this is the £1,000 or $1,000 to £3,000 or $3,000 bracket. So again, same procedure as the previous two. We got 3 of the UK stores and 3 of the popular USA stores. So we're going to start with PMT, Play Music Today. Now this one is for $1,999 and this is the Gibson Flying V. So again, if you think it's iconic and your preference, and you're ever lucky enough then to have this type of money, this is what an original Gibson Flying V is going to look like. Again, you're going to see now with so many different signature models for around this price range. So it's up to you if you want an artist's name associated to it, and then that's your call, Dave Mustaine among others. But you can go down lots of routes now for the Flying V versions. This one happens to be just below £2,000, and that's with PMT. This one is with Thomann. So this one $2,899, and this is the Ibanez Pia. So again, we're going down the Steve Vai route of his signature models. This one says it's in stock within 9 to 12 weeks, but there's other sites where it's in stock. But yeah, what a lovely guitar. I mean, it's just a big step up from the Ibanez Gem Junior, the Ibanez Pia. Closer to 3,000 with that one. Then you're going down the gold top point of view. If a gold top we haven't shown yet in either of the previous 2 videos. So this one happens to be the Slash Victoria signature model. Again, I think that's lovely. But again, I'm a Gibson fan, so I would do standard dark red colour back. So that's his signature at the top on the headstock. Very nice. And that's only going to set you back just under 3,000. Cheap at half the price. So they're the 3 from there. So that's a couple of Gibson and an Ibanez. And then we can go down, go to the USA stores. So an original Fender USA based on the early 1950s version Telecaster, £2,000, in the original butterscotch blonde colour, which some people say is like the original version. Again, a Telecaster is so easy to play, and the Fender USA ones are the best you can get out there. Again, so many models that you can get, from Jimmy Page to George Harrison for signature models. If you've got that type of money, then again, it'd be your preference if you go down the signature model. This is the Fender Stratocaster. Again, so many different strats now you're going to get around this bracket, the 1,000 to 3,000. Fender USA more so. I just brought this one up because it's one that's not long come out, and it's the Bruno Mars signature model. It's actually, I think it's very, very nice, that mocha colour, but again, Fender USA. signature model. But you can go down, there's going to be so many different colours you can get now in and around that 3,000. But a Fender USA, such a step up from the Mexico. They all play like a dream. So again, this now comes down to your colour preference and whether you want a name, an artist name attached to it. Sorry, that first one was with the music store for the Telecaster, the Bruno Mars with the Guitar Center. And this one now is with Sweetwater. This is the ultimate to me. I think this is just the best guitar out there, and it'd be a dream of mine to have one. The Gibson Les Paul Standard. Now it just comes down to whatever burst you would go down, because there's so many colours to get. This one just happens to be just a classic, really. But you can go down all sorts of route from a colour point of view, whether it's a quilted top and everything like that. What I quite like what Sweetwater do here, you can actually pick, for whether between £9 and £10, you can actually pick your weight and which particular serial number you want. All slightly different wood grain colours, whether it's more of a quilted top, and you can see the different blend. And you can actually go down and pick your favourite colours and weights and serial numbers if needs be. But again, that's what $3,000 is going to get you. But that for me is the best Les Paul out there, the standard. And again, lucky enough to hold one and play one in a store, but that might be the nearest I get for a long while. But who knows, one day. Of course, with all these videos, one thing I forgot to say, from beginner to middle to this level, you can always go down the second-hand route. Just make sure that you know enough about, or you take someone you know enough about, that if you're getting a used version of a Gibson or used version of a Fender or whatever the case may be, that you definitely know what you're looking at, and you definitely know that it's the real McCoy. You've got to make sure that you're not getting ripped off by, because the knockoffs now and the Gibsons, they're so well made and so close. You've got to know what you're looking at. So I mean, if it's sold used within a store like Sweetwater or any of the UK stores, then it's going to be checked out, and then obviously you're going to be okay. But if you're buying privately, you got to know what to look at, or take someone with you who knows what they're looking at. Because even when you're starting out, if any of these new models you want to, go down a route of getting a better model to learn on, but you can't afford it new, and you don't like the cheaper models to start with, get one of the better models and just get it secondhand. But where these, for example, these Gibson Les Paul Standards, for example, are $3,000 new, it's still going to cost you, I don't know, around the 1,800 mark, and you think, well, all right, I'm saving $1,000, but should I just have the extra? If you've got that much to get it secondhand, and just make sure you're getting the correct one, and it definitely is a proper legit Gibson, or whatever the brand you're buying. So yeah, I mean, to go beyond here now to do another video on all the Murphy Labs and whatever, you're just going 5 to 12 to 20,000. It's just not worth it. The custom shop and the ones like that, and the Murphy Lab ones, I don't know how much money we've got to have coming in to actually, to go to Gibson and say, I want to sit down with you and I just want one custom made, and it just costs you 5 figures. So yeah, but I thought I'd do some videos just taking it up to the 3,000 mark, and then that gives us enough to dream about. One more video to come, and this is just going to be one video on just the good starter amps up to mid-level, up to if only we had the money to get the best of the best. And that will be coming next. Hope all this is helping. See you in the next one.